the worst tweets on the entire planet, and we're going to rank them in a tier list. The reason I preach #Christianity. My daughters represent the right. Taylor Swift's vagina represents the left. Oh, what gets me is like the effort you had to put into doing this. Like, you were sitting making your little ham sammies, and you were pulling out the ham and like putting it in place and like, oh yeah, this really looks like a vagina. And I bet he cross-referenced it. He like Googled what does a vagina look like, and he's like, oh yeah, I gotta make it look really realistic. Why would you do this? This is bad. I mean, this is pretty bad, right? There's no way this goes below. That's not a good one. It's still pretty bad. How bad is it though? Do you think that someone's gonna look at that and be like, wow, oh, I need to be pure now. All this premarital sex? Damn, no thanks, not me anymore. I just want to say, a lot of you'll dump information on your friends at the wrong time without their consent. If you know it's coming, it's something that could hurt them, ask permission before you decide to be messy. Please. And then send a text saying, are you in the right headspace to receive information that could possibly hurt you? This is not helpful. This is the least helpful thing that you can send to someone. If I get a text like that, I'm like, what? That immediately spikes the anxiety. Heart rate is in the thousands. Why would you send that to someone? Do you think someone's gonna reply and be like, no, I'm not in the right headspace. Please send me the potentially damaging information at a later date. What a terrible idea. It's like texting someone and saying, we need to talk. And then like not texting them for 5 hours afterwards. Like, you're just destroying their anxiety. I hate this kind of stuff. Do not do this to anyone. I would say that that's pretty bad, but I don't think it's that harmful. So I put that in nah, I gotta put it in really bad. That is actually really bad. Hillary Clinton tweeted, how does your student loan debt make you feel? Tell us in 3 emojis or less. This is why you lost. Straight up, just so you know. This is why you lost. And also that terrible beer that you poured once. That's why you lost. Why would you say that? Tell us in 3 emojis or less. How does it make you feel? It makes me feel awful. Oh, thank you, Hillary Clinton. You're coming in with your emojis of purity and fun that are gonna wipe away my debt. Thank you so much. Pokemon, go to the polls, guys. Come on. It's her turn. God. Listen, as much as everyone despises Trump, God, Hillary Clinton sucked so bad. She was such a bad candidate. No wonder. You know what? Democrats deserve to lose for nominating Hillary Clinton. Just because she was a potential presidential candidate, I think I goes to the worst. I put it in really bad. Again, I put it in really bad, I think. I can't believe Taylor Swift. Why does so many bad tweets have Taylor Swift in it? I don't understand. Is about to turn 30. She still looks so young. It's strange to think that 90% of her eggs are already gone, 97% by the time she hits 40, so I hope she thinks about having kids before it's too late. She'd be a fun mom. Guys, listen. Guys, you're making us look bad, okay? Weirdos like this, you're making the rest of us look bad. Gotta cut it out, okay? This needs to stop. That is so creepy. That is weird. That is ultra level cringe. Why are you so concerned about the egg capacity of Taylor Swift? Is that something that you need to have an opinion on? Just because you can form thoughts doesn't mean you should share it with the world. When Twitter asks what's on your mind, maybe sometimes you should just say, nothing, Twitter. Nothing's on my mind. And that would be the superior outcome. I don't think it's as bad as these ones, but that's still pretty bad. It's just so weird. What an absolute creep. Why would you tweet this? Why do bash deadbeat dads for not being there for their kids, but we never question if the child just has bad vibes or if they're unpleasant to be around? Very disappointed with replies to this thread. Attempted to spark an open discussion, but people just want to be mean. Okay, as sad as it is when parents leave their children, it is an absolutely terrible thing, and it's a very, very sad thing. It can leave people obviously quite bigly affected by that. The reason being, it's because they had bad vibes, and they just like, I don't know, dude. I just don't want to be around you right now. I'm just not liking the energy that you're sending my way. It's kind of hilarious. I'm not gonna lie, but I would say that that's still pretty bad. It's still pretty bad. You can't just throw that out there. That's so many quote tweets. It had 110,000 likes. But it's kind of funny, though. It's a little funny in a messed up kind of way. Here's a tweet from a news anchor. Thought Breaking Bad was hot last Sunday? Fox 29 Philly. See who's Breaking Bad in Southwest Philly, leaving 6 people shot tonight at 10. Which is a news anchor trying to hype up a news article or a news event that she was doing about a gunman that had shot 6 people. This is not something that you should be doing. You don't go out there and say, hey guys, you think that's bad? Well, check out the people that got shot today. day. There's not being able to read the room, and then there's just not being able to read in general. And I feel like Miss Evans here just can't read in general. It's just pretty bad. You can't, just saying that is ridiculous. Next up, we have SpaghettiOs tweeting, "Take a moment to remember Pearl Harbor with us." And it's a SpaghettiO with the American flag. So SpaghettiOs is remembering Pearl Harbor, which is, you know, pretty epic. I can't believe they did that. Apparently, according to this tweeter, they also have a one for 9/11, which is just like, I actually think that's kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, Pearl Harbor wasn't funny, but the idea of a SpaghettiO coming out and being like, come on, guys, let's remember Pearl Harbor. It's completely tone deaf, but it's a little funny. Terrible event, should have happened. But I get a little bit of humor from that. I think I had that twice. Yeah, I had that twice. The next one is more of a general type of a message, which is Wordle tweets, which, honestly, I'm kind of sick of them. I had to mute them. I got sick of it. I'm gonna be honest. I don't care about your Wordle tweets. I don't care what you got on Wordle. I don't need to see it on my timeline anymore. I went and I muted the word. I don't care anymore. Like, it was kind of nice when it started. I was like, oh yeah, everyone's playing the same thing. That's kind of cool. Now people still post them. I just don't care. Now it's time for some thermonuclear level cringe. Here we go. Dear Mr. I'm just gonna play it.
I'm so sorry that I was not.
Oh boy.
If I was your mother, you would have been so loved, held in the arms of joyous light. Never would the stories plight the world unfurled before our eyes, a pure demise of nations sitting peaceful under a night sky. If I was your mother, the world would have been warm.
Oh, God.
So much laughter and joy, and nothing would harm. I can't imagine the stain, the soul-stealing pain that the little boy used, seen and believed, and the formulation of thought quickly taught that you lived in a cruel, unjust world.
Why?
Is this why you now decide no one will get the best of you?
I can't do it. I can't do the whole thing. That's as much as I can do. This is 2 minutes and 20 because Twitter has a video cap of 2 minutes and 20 seconds. There's more of this. It goes on for longer. That is thermonuclear level cringe, but we did it, boys. We fixed it. We fixed the war. Why is it that Twitter celebrities just have to post the worst stuff? It was the same thing when COVID started, and then Gal Gadot was like, you know what, I'm gonna sing a song with a bunch of celebrities. We're gonna make everybody feel better from our billion-dollar mansions. We're gonna make everyone feel so fun and happy. Like, no, you could just stay quiet in your massive mansions and not do that. You don't have to come out here and do this level of performance art. This is a real issue. You don't need to do this. Anyway, this definitely goes in the worst. Like, it might be recency bias, but this is just awful. Oh, here we have a banger. Yes, Dean Browning, who is, I believe, an elected official to some like small court or some like small area in the USA, forgot to sign into his other account and tweeted, "I'm a black gay guy, and I can personally say that Obama did nothing for me. My life was only changed a little bit, and it was for the worse. Everything is so much better under Trump, though. I feel respected, which I never do when Democrats are involved." Looks like he forgot to sign onto his other account, where he is role-playing as a black gay guy, apparently. That's pretty bad. And as far as I know, he's probably still working in the same place to this day. That was some new... That is the absolute worst. Not only did you just try and take someone else's lived experience and just twist it into your own personal benefit for your own personal gain, just twisting something that a minority group experienced, you forgot to sign into the right account, so it just makes it even worse. It's not like you got called out on it afterwards. You did this yourself. It's not actually good. That is the worst. This is a tweet from, I think, Kane from WWE. If you're on the left and are shocked by Putin's aggression, wake up, sunshine. Historically, in the real world, might makes right. Weakness, which is really what the left is all about, is not a virtue. It's a fatal character flaw. I highly doubt Putin cares a whit about toxic masculinity and the cancel culture matawa, whatever that means, or any of the other things the radical left stands for. Yes, because that's what the left stands for. Being a leftist means you stand against toxic masculinity and you do cancel culture. If we just do cancel culture on Putin, the world would be saved. What are you saying? None of this makes any sense. First off, that's obviously not what leftism is about at all. But secondly, what did you think you were achieving by this? Did you see what was going on in Ukraine? And you were like, you know what? This is some goddamn Democrats' fault. I can't believe the Democrats did it. Even though Putin is actually a very, very right-wing capitalist that did the invasion. What does it have to do with being on the left? It's nothing at all. Anyway, that was that's really bad. That's a really bad tweet. That's a very bad tweet. Next up, we have Leafy with another bad take. Dicks. All right. Who let this dude back on Twitter? Why is he back on Twitter? Who let him back on Twitter? That's bad. Come on, man. Pokemon challenges. After Point Crow tweeted pass, by the way, relating to the Smasher pass that Markiplier did, Pokemon challenges quote tweeted that and said, I bet that Crow cussy bangs. No, he's probably right. He's right, dude. He's probably right. Anyway, I will be clarifying absolutely none of that, and I hope you enjoyed the video. That was the worst tweet of all time. I'll see you guys next one. Make sure you subscribe. Thanks.